If you zoom out on a map, it's actually really hard to believe where we are right now.
Welcome to Santa Teresa in 2022.
Filled with wild jungles and lush rainforests. Pristine, beautiful beaches. And lots of ATVs.
It seems too good to be true, so we had to come here and check it out for ourselves.
And see why this beach on this peninsula is getting so popular.
Is it really worth all of the hype? A good place to start is with the mantra of Costa Rica, Pura Vida, which means pure life. And we have heard that before, but after being here and living it, we've really seen how special it is and what it really means, and Santa Teresa really personifies it.
Life here is really pure. It's hard to sleep in the morning, and not only because of the howler monkeys, but because the beach in the morning is totally different to what it's like in the afternoon during sunset. You can't help but want to see it all.
First and foremost, Santa Teresa is a surf village. It has an amazing break that's really great for all levels, and wonderful warm water.
So if you just hop on your ATV, yes, that's how absolutely everybody gets around here due to the dirt roads. You've got amazing beaches and waterfalls in almost every direction. So just driving is an adventure.
And there's no doubt that over the last decade there's been a ton of progress. With new roads being paved and infrastructure being put in place, this place is really starting to develop and become a lot more accessible, which of course leads to its growing popularity.
The streets are now lined with restaurants and coffee shops, but not in an overly developed way. They all feel like they have soul, and we've yet to have a bad meal.
And I think the thing that makes Santa Teresa so special is that while you're on the beach or even in your hotel if you have a balcony, you don't see multi-level hotels or the restaurants or the shops. You just see jungle. So the infrastructure hasn't really started to hamper on the pure vibe here.
So I think the best way for us to really show you what it's like is to take you along on a couple of adventures with us.
For today's adventure, we actually first have 2 stops before we go. First of all, laundry, because yep, even when you travel you have to do laundry, and we've put it off for way too long. And then our second stop is to pick up our mode of transport. And the way you get around here in Santa Teresa is really awesome.
We've left this a little late. We're going to try to do ATV rental now, but it's the middle of the day in peak season.
So we kind of joked about it that we wouldn't be able to get ATVs because it's peak season, but first place has no ATVs left, not even tomorrow.
I want to tell you what I think the main reason is that people really love Santa Teresa, and I think it can be summed up in 4 words. Surf, which is accessible and amazing for all levels. Sunsets, Santa Teresa has truly some of the most beautiful sunsets in the world. Beaches, and good food.
Today we are going on a really cool little mission not far from Santa Teresa in Monte Zouma, a cute little quiet fishing town that is on the opposite side of the peninsula. We're hoping to find the multi-level cascading waterfall that falls into a pool deep enough for cliff jumps from 25 feet high. And it's not even 10 minutes from town, so let's go. The waterfall is amazing. First you climb up these huge rocks and then you go through a little forest, and the whole time you're following this huge flowing river and you're just climbing along the rocks on the side until you hear it first. You hear the water running, you hear splashes because people jump in, and then it just kind of reveals itself in this big open space.
And then another reason that Santa Teresa is so popular is that you aren't actually limited to Santa Teresa. Since the main mode of transport is ATVs and motorbikes, day trips are high on everybody's list, like this waterfall that's only 40 minutes from Santa Teresa.
So we've made it to Monte Zouma Falls, and we are hot and sweaty and super ready for a dip. It is so stunning. It is so stunningly beautiful. It is definitely worth the hike. Yeah, we got lost coming here, but we made it. Although it's super crowded, people don't really go further than the entrance, so we found this whole rocky area with an amazing view of the waterfall just for us.
So we've been staying in Santa Teresa North, which is definitely the best place to be, but we've heard that in Santa Teresa South there's another beach, Playa Carmen, and it's just another part of town we want to explore. So we were speaking to one of the guys that owns the place we're staying at, and he said in the mornings, if you don't want to fight for waves and you kind of want the beach to yourself, head over there. And that's what we're doing because the sun hasn't even risen yet.
We get to see the moon with all the colors of the sky, and on the other we get to see the sunrise.
If you don't yet see the appeal and why everyone seems to be flocking to Santa Teresa, then I think that only means one thing. You need to come here and experience it for yourself. Because trust us, it is paradise on earth. But if beaches aren't your thing and you're a little more adventurous, then you're going to love our next video, where we explore a different side of Costa Rica, with volcanoes, rainforests, and more. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.